What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome. It looks like a hostage video. Oh, man. I decided just to jump on here early. I am tired. I got so much shit going on. So what's up, everybody? Welcome. I'll give everybody some time to join. I feel like I'm in a hostage video. I got my heater down here. Feels good. All right, guys. You guys know the deal. What's going on, my friend? Welcome. Welcome to the Source Live. Welcome, everybody. Get on here. Get in here and join. Get your questions ready. We'll talk Yankee baseball. And then whatever the hell else you guys want to talk about. What's going on, everybody? Gio, my friend, welcome. Brian, how are you? Jay Stock, what is going on, my friend? Thank you, everybody, for being here. Appreciate you. Busy ass week, folks. Who knows what could pop behind the green screen? You guys never know what could happen here. I might have a special guest coming behind me, and you never know. You never know when a green screen's involved. Now, been a busy ass week, man. I had some videos planned that I never got around to. I've been in the studio almost every day for 10, 12 hours. So by the time I get out and I get back, thankfully my throat is still good. I haven't lost my voice from all the recording and everything and all the loud conversations I have. So I'm happy I'm good there. I know there's been Yankee news. I know I reported the stuff about LeMahieu. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, I wanted to have a live chat, allow you guys to ask some questions, get some things out the way, and really go from there. And I don't have anything new. The LeMahieu stuff is the newest stuff I have. I know winter meetings start up now, Monday. So we'll see what happens. But if you guys have any questions, please share this video, like this video, get the likes up, and we'll probably go till around 9 o'clock. So whenever you guys are ready, I'm Rob. We'll start with you immediately. Kluber, ? Thoughts, ? Well, Kluber would be just that, right? He'd be a question mark. So for me, if it's a risk that you take it. Why not? I wouldn't mind it. But it's not something that I would just be like up in arms and happy about, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be up in arms and throwing things in the air if we got Kluber. It is what it is. We get him. I'd hope he... Exactly. High risk, low reward. Jonathan, my friend, welcome. Thank you. Another YouTube speculated that the Yankees are on the verge of signing with either... Oh, Kluber is on the verge of signing either with the Yankees or the Red Sox for 1 year, $12 million. I have not heard a thing about that. So, again, I don't hear everything. The stuff I hear, I try to put out to you guys as quick as possible. LeMahieu is the main stuff that I've been told about, which seems to really be 1A for the Yankees. They both want each other back. And we'll see what happens there. The latest I have is the same thing as I said before in that tweet, is that they are working towards a deal right now. From what I'm hearing, is this 4 years with an option. We'll see where that goes. Of course, there's other teams involved, so anything can change. But again, I only tell you guys what I'm told when I tweet about it. And I've been told that LeMahieu and the Yankees are progressing on a deal they've already started with. The Yankees are budging a bit on the 4 or 5 year mark. And the option they want to add to that. So it looks like at the end of the day, everybody could be happy. I just think this makes the most sense for the Yankees. Yankees don't want to wait anymore to win a World Series. Okay. I don't think they want to wait anymore either. Why the bleep? Didn't they just extend it prior to the season? Yeah, it's funny. The Yankees don't do that, man. You don't really see the Yankees do that with any player. And as crazy as all of us probably think it is, the Yankees feel like it works for them. I never understood it. I never understood the Yankees not Brian Cashman specifically not looking to lock in a guy long term. And to me, again, that's not all Brian Cashman, because if it's me and I'm the owner of the club, I'm directing Brian Cashman to re-sign him. Simple as that. I would have been directed to re-sign him. I go 4 years on an option for LeMahieu. I wouldn't be too concerned about that deal. I hear people bring up a lot of times, well, he's older and he's this and he's that. And guys, the Yankees can win with LeMahieu. They need LeMahieu in the lineup, no doubt about it. Without LeMahieu in the lineup, it's just not as good as a club. I mean, simple as that. And I know I saw the Buster Only thing today about if they don't get him, they go after Brantley. Well, go after both of them. I mean, if you really want to win, go after both of them. That's the type of guys you need in this lineup. The Yankees don't need more power. The Yankees need guys who put the ball in play. DJ LeMahieu and Brantley are two of the best. You get those guys in this line, that'll be terrific. Now, look, by all means, Aaron Hicks could go. Lose that $10 million, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with losing the $10 million, opening an outfield spot. I'm okay with that. I am all okay with that. I'm cool with that. 100% okay with that. They do need starting pitching, yes. DJ Steels, what's going on, my man? Woo! Bragg vinegar in the water. I said it before, do it. I overloaded that shit. Woo! Oh, damn, it's like a salad. It's like I'm drinking a damn salad. How much shit you put in there? Trying to kill me. You don't kill the source, all right? The source kills himself, that's it. And I got no intention of doing that. DJ Steele says, a little birdie told me you making music videos and are fire. Well, DJ Steele, there's many birdies out there. So to say, there's many birdies out there. Yeah, we're good on power, man. We're good on power. We don't need the power. We don't need any more power. We don't need any more power. And don't even ask me about Schwarber. You guys know how I feel about Schwarber. I don't care, man. I don't care about Schwarber. If the Yankees get him, all right. I'm not going to be upset, but do they need him? And everybody has this big thing about this lefty power. We're too right-handed heavy. See, I don't care about that. I need fresh baked bread from the Simonetti bakery. All love to you, my friend. Fresh bread coming up. Mozzarella, everything. All together. All together. The mozzarellas. A good hitter is a good hitter? Yes, he is. Love you too, my friend. God bless you. Whit Merrifield is a guy. Whit Merrifield will be perfect, folks. Whit Merrifield will be absolutely perfect for this Yankee lineup. It's a guy we need. You know, the Yankees need Whit. No doubt about it. The Yankees need Whit. They just need contact. Forget where a guy bats. I mean, that's the whole thing. Forget where a guy bats, folks. You need more contact. The Yankees need more contact. McCann, get rid of that bum Sanchez. Gary's had a tough go at it. You know, the Yankees tendered him the contract. I even said it would have been dumb not to tender him a contract. It only makes sense. But, yeah, 100%, man. 100%. The Yankees could do better at catcher. Now, look, here's the thing. The Yankees are either going to look great or they're going to get burned on Gary Sanchez. Because at the end of the day, let's say Gary comes back. He's coming back likely, unless the Yankees deal him. He comes back, they plug him in, and Gary does the same shit he did last year. He does the same damn thing he did last year. If that's the case, you know what I mean? If that's the case, then not looking too good for Gary, right? It wouldn't look too good for Gary, folks. Anything on pitching, Johnny, you know, no. No. I personally, I don't have anything on pitching. I don't have anything personally on my end to report to you guys on pitching. Nothing at all right now. Nothing at all right now. Guys, remember, share and like this video. I greatly appreciate it. Do I think the Yankees get Bauer? No. Whit Merrifield can play center field. I'll be honest. I know he can. I don't know how good he is in center. Who do I think they get? I think they bring LeMahieu back. I think they trade for a starter, and I think they sign a relief pitcher out of all these guys that they've been dumping out. Archie Bradley's out there. Brad Hand is out there. There's been a lot of guys non-tender that are good. So we got a lot of guys we can get. Trade Hicks all day. Trade Hicks all day. You don't, Michael, you are spot on, my friend. You are spot on. You do not go out there, get rid of DJ LeMahieu, and try to replace him. That's not going to happen. Who do I see the Yankees sign? And I already said it. I think DJ LeMahieu, free agent. And I think they get a free agent, possibly Tanaka back. But I think they try to get one of those free agent relievers that are released. At least one more big arm. Archie Bradley would be perfect. But I do think a team might scoop him up for a little more money than the Yankees might be comfortable doing. But yeah, get that $10 million back from Aaron Hicks. Deal him for whatever you can get. Plug in maybe a trade in center field. Brad Hand will be a great signing. So again, there's a lot of different things they could do. The Cubs make all the sense in the world as trade partners. And again, Schwarber, I don't like. You guys know I'm not a fan of Schwarber. I don't like that trade. And I'm not a big, even though it wouldn't be a trade, Schwarber's not non-tender, so it would be a free agency. But I'm all for Hendricks. I think Hendricks would be an amazing deal for the Yankees. So Pete, one of my coworkers is Italian, and he brought me this one meal. I think it's called, that's had fried eggplant, tomatoes, regatha, cheese, and basil. Yes, Italian food is amazing. Sounds very familiar. So that's just the mix with the pasta on the side, and then basically what that sounds like to me is like an eggplant parmesan type. Yeah, it's like an eggplant parm with a little pasta there. Beautiful, delicious. That's delicious. The eggplant, the moulignon. Oh. I agree. Hendricks would be a great fit for us. Yes, he would be. Pete, do you think the Yankees sign Osuna for 2 years while Dominguez comes up? I don't see that. I don't see that. Yes. Fresh regatta, Maron, the best. Can we agree Cashman is overrated? You guys probably know where I stand on Cashman. I like Cashman. I don't have anything wrong with Cashman. To say he's overrated, I don't think that's fair because I do think he's a good GM. I think he has a lot of weak points that people don't like to talk about. For whatever reason, people don't like to talk about some of the weak points that Brian Cashman has. Pitching is definitely one of them. Draven, the problem with David Dahl is he's never healthy. David Dahl's never healthy. Anthony, I could still see him coming back, to be honest. I could still see Gardner coming back. Thoughts on Chapman becoming a starter? No. No, not at this point in his career. There's no reason for that at this point of his career. I think Domingo Germán could have a really good chance to be in this rotation. Depending on, Hal Steinbrenner had some comments about him. If he even wants him on the team. Let's say he does. And Tommy La Stella would be a great pickup. I haven't heard anything about his market, but he would be a great... The thing is, what I said a couple of weeks ago also, is that a lot of teams aren't going to spend. And look, you're seeing that in the non-tenders. A lot of really good players got non-tendered. Hell, if I was a team like the Mets or a team looking to maybe spend a little bit, you got a great pool of not your star talents, but really good ball players you could go out there and get. So the Yankees got a chance to add a lot to this club if they want to. Trevor May would have been a good prediction. Yeah, the Mutts. I was gonna say the Mets, but you got me with the Mutts there. that was a good pickup. Do you take a chance with Dahl? Maybe. Maybe, but I don't wanna fill out a spot with a guy who I don't think is gonna be too healthy. It's the same thing with Kluber. Besides, pitching is a little different. The Yankees desperately need more pitching, so it's a little different. Yeah, they got rid of Corey Nabel pretty quickly. They got rid of him quickly, man. They got rid of him for really nothing. But he's been good. Pete, no more Ellsbury juice. Yes, no more Ellsbury juice. More money coming off the book. Signed DJ already for Christmas. I think DJ will be a Yankee before Christmas. That's my prediction. I think LeMahieu will be a Yankee before Christmas. I have not heard anything about Kluber going to the Yankees. And I'll tell you what, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but I don't believe that because the Yankees, I don't think they're going to go out there and throw. That deal, I think, was talking like 2 years, 18 million. It was something like that, or even 12 million for 1 year. I don't think the Yankees are going to do that when they know who their priority is and they know the talent and level of pool of players out there. I don't think the first thing you're going to do is throw 12 million at Corey Kluber. That doesn't make sense to me. I didn't even ask about that one, to be honest. A lot of the things I hear, I might ask about it. I didn't even ask about that one. How do we fix Gary? You know, at this point, I think Gary has to fix himself. I think Gary has to fix himself. I don't think it's up to the Yankees to fix Gary. I think Gary got to fix himself. Simple as that. Gary Sanchez has a world of talent, but Gary Sanchez got to fix himself. So Gary has to go out there and be the guy he wants to be. Folks, all of us wish we were blessed with the raw ability to play baseball that Gary Sanchez has. Jonathan, I think you're right. I do think it's a mental game with Gary Sanchez. I think it's a mental game. I think as the Yankees, you got to weigh two things. You got to say, do we want a decent catcher and a great hitter, or a bad hitter and a halfway decent catcher, or an average defensive catcher? The Yankees have had a history of really good hitting catchers and pretty decent defense. Jorge Posada. He wasn't the greatest defensive. He got better as he got older, but he was a great hitter. And I think the Yankees would take a better hitter than a great catcher if they could do it with Gary. If Gary could be average or even a little below average, but get back to hitting 260, 250, 260, 25 to 35 homers a year, that's the best catcher in baseball. But he's fallen off so much offensively that you question if he's ever going to do it. And that's a fair question. It's a very fair question. Will you get him off the one knee stance? I'm not a catching expert, but the Yankees have those guys. I don't know why he's regressed so much since Tony Pena and Girardi, but I don't think that's a coincidence. I don't think that's a coincidence. I think having somebody like Tony Pena, who I do think that especially a lot of the Hispanic players, probably consider him a real mentor of the game. So having a guy like him around, I think, was great, and I think it really helped them. Tony Pena is a legend. I mean, Tony Pena is a legend. He's one of the great defensive catchers, you know, and he's a smart baseball man. And I think that relation, a lot of times, you know, it's nice to talk to somebody in your own language. And I'm sure he's having that with the Yankees. And of course, there's guys that speak Spanish and coaches. But I think Tony Pena brings something a little different. Maybe a little more realness. Tony Pena is the type of guy that he doesn't seem like the type to hold back on you. He probably doesn't give a shit. It's just, here's what you got to do. Simple as that. And, you know, we move on from there. Tony Pena wants things done his way. If he doesn't see, he's going to call you out. So we'll see where that goes. I think Tony Pena would have been a great manager. Perry says, do you think the Yankees go after David Dahl? I talked about him earlier. I don't think so. Just because of the injuries. He would be great if he's healthy, but the injuries. What do you think of Carlos Rodon? The Yankees have had interest in him in the past. I could see them trying to take a flyer on him, especially if he were to take a minor league deal, which I don't think he would. But I could definitely see the Yankees taking a flyer on Rodon. They loved him. They've tried to trade for him in the past. Hey, Rocco, welcome. If you were cash, would you trade for... If you were cash and could trade for one player, who would it be? Realistically, I've talked about this a lot also. I would see what a guy like Brandon Woodruff cost. Milwaukee's a great trading partner for the Yankees. Woodruff, no doubt about it. DJ Steele says, ignorant comment. For you, man. But I have to do it. I'm shocked that you haven't blasted Sanchez on being on a knee in sports since Trump don't like athletes on any. Well, he doesn't do it during the national anthem. Come on, DJ Steels. How you gonna do this to me? I thought there was love here. I'm not even talking politics and you want to blast me, baby. Come on. Woodruff or Kendrick? Wow, that's a tough one. Oh, man, that's a good one. Since I feel the Yankees have to win within these next 3 years, probably Kendrick. And I know that's tough because Woodruff is so damn good. And he's so young and he's controllable for years and years. I think Kyle Kendricks can really just... There's a level of maturity. You kind of know what you're getting, even though he's coming to the American League East and the American League in general. He just doesn't have to be overpowering to be good. He's a really good pitcher while still, mid-90s. But he's a really nice 1-2 punch. Cole, Kendricks, however the hell else you go after that. That 1-2 punch is beautiful. That could match up against anybody in baseball. And Woodruff, you got to hope that he can adjust to New York. He could keep progressing where he is. Is it the National League? Is it just the Brewers? So that's my whole thing. Hendricks, sorry, yes. Pete, give DJ Steels a stop it. DJ Steele, me and DJ Steels love each other, man. He knows. After Cole, this rotation is weak. Yeah, 100%. That's even why I talked about in the postseason. I was like, I don't trust this like you guys do. Do I think the Yankees get Hand and Bradley or just one? I'd be okay with just one of those guys. I think both of them would be terrific pickups. Anything will endure, nothing. Who's your fallback if the Yankees don't sign DJ LeMahieu, I'm assuming you're saying? My fallback, you got your... That's a tough fallback, man, because you don't make that up. I mean, you got your Brantleys, Tom LaStella would be decent. Trades out there like Adam Frazier would be good. Again, then there's other shortstops you could look into. Ketel Marte, possibly, who could be another really good trade for the Yankees. Anything with Kluber, nothing from me. I don't have anything on Kluber. I know there's interest there. I don't know anything about a possible deal. Jose Urena would be nice. It'd be a good pickup for the Yankees. He wouldn't be a bad pickup. Yeah, I mean, if you Rob, you're right. If you look at a lot of guys that can replace a DJ LeMahieu, Whit Merrifield is definitely one of those guys that fit that mold. Probably would do better with the Yankees. Remember, he's actually playing for something. So, who do I think they sign? I said it before. Again, I'll say it again. I think DJ LeMahieu comes back. I think there's still a possibility with Tanaka. But I do think they signed one of the free agent relief pitchers. Archie Bradley's a name to look at, even though I'm worried he might be too expensive for the Yankees. But then I do think they trade for a starter. Who that is, I don't know. Hey, Christian, what's going on, my friend? Welcome. Georgia hearings were massive today. They were. Anthony, they were very, very massive. No doubt about it. Yeah, if you're talking about replacement, he would be the best guy as a replacement that would actually fit in For what? And he could play everywhere, really. Hey, Christopher, what's going on, my friend? Same old, same old. I wouldn't like Hand. I feel like he's declining. Well, we'll see. I mean, I think Hand's going to get a lot of money. I don't think the Yankees are going to pour a lot of money into relief pitching, to be honest. That's why I'm concerned about some of those guys. Bring Pedro Martinez to the pinstripes. He'll be loved here. I think he already is. I think he's already loved here, man. I would try and get Sager from the Dodgers for shortstop. That would be terrific. That would be terrific. What else you guys got for me before we go ahead and wrap this baby up? My father is Peter Simonetti. That's my daddy. I know what you're saying, my friend. I'm just joking with you. I thought Trevor May would have fit the Yankees well. He would have. Crazy that it might come to be too expensive for the Yankees. No doubt about it, Mike. And teams lost a lot of money with the whole COVID thing. So we'll see what happens. What could we get for Hicks since center field is a weak position? Probably something pretty good, believe it or not. Probably something pretty good, no doubt about it. Am I going to fight Jake Paul? If they paid me, I would love to. Connor looks in great shape. He does. He does. Bauer goes to either the Padres or the Braves. God, the Braves, that would be insane. They would have a great rotation. Padres also, that would be insane. But I would love to see Bauer on the Yankees. I just don't see it happening. Will Yankees go over the cap? I think they still might go over the cap, yeah. I think they might go over the cap. You think Khabib is done? No, I think Khabib has one more fight, and I hope it's against Conor. If Conor beats Dustin, I hope so. I really want to see that rematch again. I think Conor is still the greatest threat for Khabib in defeating him. But a rematch with those two guys, Conor being really focused like he is now, I think that would be a great way to go out. If Khabib beats Conor again, there's no excuse. He's the greatest of all time. Did I like the Tyson fight? Mike looked great. Mike looked great. Mike could have ended that fight in the first round, no doubt about it. Jones is really done. Roy Jones didn't look good. He didn't look healthy. Obviously he's 51 or so, but Tyson could have ended that fight in the first round. That he could, if he really wanted to, and if that was a real fight, yeah, Mike would have ended that fight in the first round, 100%. Thoughts on Elliot Page? You know, I might talk about these things on my next podcast. YouTube is probably going to block me. I feel this country and the world in general doesn't look at mental illness enough. Mike, will they overturn the election? I say yes. But we'll see what happens. I think it all comes... If the Supreme Court says no to anything, then it's over. But we'll see. I think they actually will. The evidence today and the things being brought to attention are insane. I mean, ballots under the table after they told people to stop counting, and then 2 hours later they pull them out and start counting with nobody there. That's insanity. I mean, that is as corrupt as corrupt could get. And look, even if it's legit, it looks so damn corrupt. I mean, simple as that. It looks so damn corrupt. Conor is going to destroy Dustin. I can see that. Do you give Judge a max contract given his health? No. Aaron Judge got to be healthy. Simple as that. I don't think he's injury prone. I think he's had some bad luck. But Aaron Judge got to be healthy. He got to show, look, I'm going to get that contract, be healthy, and really earn that. But as of right now, no, I'm not giving him some gigantic max deal. As of right now, that could change. What is about to happen is bigger than anyone can imagine. Jamie, we'll see, my friend. We'll see what happens. Would I be interested in David Dahl? I already talked about him with the injuries and all that. I don't know. You hear Khabib is starting an MMA promotion. Yeah, he bought one. Guerrilla Fighting Championship, something like that. He's going to change it to Eagle. But yeah, he's talking with Dana White already about putting that on Fight Pass. Judge or Glaber, if they're both healthy, Judge. I think Judge is one of the best players in the league when he's healthy. When will Jason Dominguez come up? I give him 2 years. I think he's going to be rushed. Based on the stuff I heard pre-COVID, I think he's going to be rushed. Or they feel he's at that level. If Judge gets injured again this year, I'm done caring. I think a lot of fans might feel the same way. Any prediction on Clark's role this year for the Yankees? Starting pitcher. Starting pitcher, man. Give him time in the minors. If you can, give Garcia time back in the minors also. Yankee fans, like, they get so hyped up. They see a young guy do good. They're like, oh, number 2. No. Give them both time. Go out there and fortify your rotation. Get a big trade. Possibly sign somebody. Have Montgomery in there. Load it up. Even the Domingo Germán. Let somebody lose. Have some competition. Let somebody lose a role to somebody else. Don't just say, hey, look, Garcia looked good. You're guaranteed a spot, buddy. Enjoy. Let these guys fight over these type of roles. Let them fight over a role. Don't just give things to anybody. No, I do not think any president should declare martial law. No. No. And I'll be honest, Anthony, I understand that there's a rumor out there that you could do martial law to do a whole new election with all in-person voter, making sure things are legit. But look, I'm not gonna go again. Yeah, martial law, no. No way in the world. Martial law would really look dictator type, and I am not a supporter of anybody who feels the need to be a dictator. So no, you would hear me mouth off big time if that ever happened. I would mouth off big time, and I would not be a major supporter at that point. Glaber is not a shortstop. We'll see. Give him a little bit of time. I find it probable, too, because I do think this guy's a fighter. And look, at the end of the day, there's a lot of evidence out there, whether you are a supporter or not. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I'm not a fan of martial law at all. I'm not a fan of that. Jonathan says, if the Cubs ask for Clark for Hendricks, should the Yankees take it? Woo! That's, yeah. And you know me, Jonathan, you know me. I've said a lot about Clark Schmidt, that he's even above Garcia. But the Yankees got to win. You can't keep waiting on these guys. If you could get somebody that's really proven, would fit in so good behind Cole, you got to go do it, man. The Yankees can't keep this shit up of maybe this guy will take off. Maybe this prospect would do good. Maybe this guy will be healthy. Then you got Severino coming back later in the year. You hope again, he's healthy. Boom, boom, boom. Who's better than you? Who's better than you? I get you, Anthony. I feel you on that one, man. Should Yanks alternate Judge and Stanton between right field and DH? 100%. 100%. Aaron Judge should see time at DH also. Did I watch the Dominican Winter League? No, I did not. But yes, Judge should definitely get a good amount of time at DH also. Why do the Yanks love Schwarber so much? Brian Cashman has liked him for a long time. He's tried to trade for him multiple times. I've reported on that. Many others have reported on that. No doubt about it. Was Stanton a bad deal? I've talked about this a lot too. If the Yankees knew they were getting Stanton not to sign Manny Machado or Bryce Harper, and knowing he was just going to be a DH, yes, it was a bad deal. If they knew in their head, we're going to get this guy and he's going to be a full-time DH, that was a very stupid deal. Very stupid deal. They shouldn't have done it if that was the case. Not at all. Not at all. Oh, no, I mean, I agree with you on that one, 100%. I agree with you on that one. DJ Steals, Quintana to the Yanks. Wouldn't be a horrible idea. Wouldn't be a horrible idea. Yankees have also liked him before. They were well into those negotiations to get him before he went from the White Sox to the Cubs. So I could see the Yankees, rolling the dice a little bit with a Quintana, no doubt about it. I don't think you help Jeter out on something like that. That's a major help. Did Jeter have blackmail on him? What is so good about Schwarber? Lefty power. Not good defensively. Strikes out a lot. Nothing on Luis Castillo, no. Nothing there. Oh, I gotta go. 9 o'clock. Alright, guys. I gotta go. I got a workout to do. Then I'm going to bed. Probably at some point. I never sleep. I think I need it. I got another studio session tomorrow morning. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Oh god. My next videos. Have a lot of things going on. 2 albums are coming out in a row. I think I got almost 18 tracks, 18 songs. So anybody interested in the music, by the way, I'm not bragging. My song Louis V. If Luke Voigt don't use that, if Luke Voigt does not use that song, he's not going to. But God, if he would, that song is dope as hell, man. I never brag about my music. That song's stupid. That song is stupid. Go check it out if you haven't. It's on the YouTube page. Go check it out. Album is dropping soon. The album is called Mafioso Drip Part 1, and there's going to be Part 2. Coming soon, folks. Coming soon. I appreciate all you guys' support and everything. You guys are the best. DJ Steels, take your wallet, fart in it. Now you got gas money. I love you, DJ Steels. I love you, man. I love you. I love you. You're the man. I love you, man. I love all you guys. Every one of you. Talk to you guys soon, man. I appreciate you. You guys are the best. Adios. As my 12-year-old daughter would say, bye. All right. Bye. Talk to you guys soon.